John Jones. Oh, John Jones. It's interesting. Why would he do that? Yeah. He's a weird guy.
I think LeBron's a dork. I don't understand this whole thing.
I think people were more accepting of him. I mean, look, when you win and you're great, people are going to love you. And I'm not sure dork. How's he a dork?
LeBron's a nerd. There's only a couple of guys.
He just wears nerd
that I
glasses.
you know, where it's annoying. You got this guy, LeBron's a wimp. You got this nerd named Ray Lewis. It's like if I saw these guys, I'd smack them both.
Brandon, that's your guy now.
On principle.
Did you just say you'd smack Ray?
Sanchez, if you have not already subscribed, can you please hit that subscribe button? And if you have already subscribed, thank you for the support. Let's talk about the bad guy, Chael Sonnen. If you are not familiar with Chael Sonnen, he's a former MMA fighter who previously fought with the UFC, Bellator. He challenged Anderson Silva for the middleweight title twice. He also challenged Johnny Bones Jones for the light heavyweight title. The thing that Chael Sonnen is, notably famous, especially in the UFC, is his trash talk, being in front of the camera, knowing what to say, his promotional skills, all these types of things. And so Chael Sonnen, who now works for Bellator, has been doing the media rounds. He's been going to different podcasts, different shows, and talking about the Bellator event coming up. I noticed some key things that Chael Sonnen has been doing on this media tour. He's been throwing a lot of things at the wall, which he has done before. And these are people he's gone at before. Namely LeBron James, namely Floyd Mayweather. And it's always the same thing. With LeBron James, he's accused him of using PEDs before. He said that he has insider information. They have the same guy. And with Floyd Mayweather, it's always been about he does not make as much money as he says he does.
I hear Floyd and $100 million. Like, man, let me tell you for sure. He fought Sean Bay Mitchell for $4 million. I was there when he got the paycheck. These numbers you're hearing just aren't true. They're just not true.
$275 million according to Forbes. Is Forbes not? I'm actually asking, is Forbes not reputable?
Forbes is not reputable on this. Yeah. Not on this.
Or as Forbes magazine says he does. In other words, Chael Sonnen is saying there's no other credible source that you can trust, but trust him on his word because he has insider info, right? Which is just wild. However, I noticed something else in this media tour, which is that Chael Sonnen has been taking shots at UFC fighters and the UFC brand itself. We've seen Chael Sonnen do this before, and he's a great promoter. However, he went at John Jones before his title fight just now with Cyril Gane. He called Cyril Gane a bum.
You got a guy named Cyril Gane who's 1-1 in his last two, and he's walking out after you. There's a miss there.
Chael then goes at Shevchenko, calling her all types of names and saying she's not a draw, all of these things. He goes at Shevchenko and puts a rumor out there, which is just so irresponsible on Chael's part.
It's like, girl, strip your clothes off. You got tattoos. Supposedly you speak 7 languages. Man, I'm not even sure you've mastered English, which you're speaking to us now. You're not overly impressive, and you're a co-main event above everything else. What do I give a goddamn what you have to say or how many world championships you have? You can't even close out the night?
Is there another reason why she might have defended?
Of course.
What
do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
And then you got Holly Holm. I mean, you have such a great story. If they had the courage to come out and tell it.
You think that there might be a romance?
She could sell out an arena to fight Holly Holm if they would just tell the story.
And what's the story?
Right? What would the story be?
Yeah.
What would the story be?
I have no imaginary.
Where you got Holly over here, you got Valentina here, and you got John over here. Now, I'm not connected, but these are your three. What would the story possibly be?
Maybe John Jones was like in an intimate relationship, perhaps with Holly Holm.
That could be very interesting.
Let's just make it up. Yeah.
The bullet Shevchenko came in and stole John Jones from
especially when he wants to be viewed as a credible person, right? He also went at Alexa Grasso, saying that he has no idea who she is.
Explain who the bullet is to the people who don't know, which is the problem that you're talking about.
She is quite possibly the greatest talent I've ever seen in unarmed combat. She is fantastic. Also a co-main event. You can't make $1 with the girl. You can't put her against any opponent. She's fighting this weekend. I don't know who her opponent is, and I'm not attempting to be funny. I simply don't. You could give me multiple choice. I wouldn't know.
Well, she's the new champ. Do you know who she is now, Chael? He went at almost everyone on the card. He also went at Francis Ngannou and said that he's not a draw.
For you, it did just over 300,000. It was the biggest flop of last year. And it was a stunning thing it flopped because those guys refused to tell a story. Neither one of them wanted to do media. They were focused and they were telling whatever it was. We barely sell out the arena. Nobody watches on pay-per-view. And then Francis wants to turn the gun on the company and act like I'm going to walk away and go fight Tyson Fury. So what difference does it make if you do? Nobody's tuning in to watch you fight.
The list goes on and on and on. And so the way I looked at it is Chael is trying to be a promoter for the Bellator brand. Therefore, he's trying to go at the UFC brand by saying all of these kinds of ludicrous things and bringing up these rumors. Chael Sonnen was going at LeBron James. This is when LeBron James was with the Miami Heat. And so he's been trying to go at LeBron James, not because he has anything against LeBron James, most likely, but because he wants to get views.
I think LeBron's a dork. I don't understand this whole thing. You have to understand, too, and it frustrates me to hear that these guys are world champions. Look, he won one world championship, and it was in the Olympic Games. You got this guy, LeBron's a wimp. You got this nerd named Ray Lewis. It's like, if I saw these guys, I'd smack them both.
Brandon, that's your guy now.
On principle.
Did you just say you smacked Ray?
This is the case because if you guys know Scott Coker, the promoter for Bellator, he's nothing like Dana White. In other words, he's not out there. He doesn't say a lot of, ludicrous things, and he's not viewed as a promoter that's always in your face. He's always about staying behind the scenes and just putting on good fights. In order to promote this event and Bellator itself, they're basically pushing Chael out there to do that job. Now, I believe Chael has the potential to be a great promoter. However, he's going about it the wrong way right now because he's just being irresponsible. He's just gossiping, putting rumors out there, and he's just name dropping guys like Floyd Mayweather and LeBron James just so he can get more notoriety. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.